This is Rod Kusin and Spooman for Risk for August 8th. It's Monday. As you know, we use Central Time. We're just going to document what's happening with one set of our strategies this morning through the day. It's right around 2 o'clock Central Time right now. And we're just documenting how we're coming along with the enhancements to our existing strategy. We've got one more thing to do, which we just completed, and we will implement that before the end of the day. But just to take a look at how things have gone prior to this enhancement, they've gone really quite well today, in spite of the fact that the market, as we all know, has gone into the deep end. I'm going to review the settings that we're using on these three strategies. We only have three working on this particular workspace. Our hold trade feature is dramatic because it enables the trade to be held beyond what we might normally hold the trade for. And we look for a technical exit based upon a reversal in the direction of the z-score. This strategy is also using the volume bars on a 3, 5, and 1,000 tick ES. This simply means that those volume bars have to be in agreement at the time of the trade. These two switches mean that the premium has to be above zero, the zero line on a z-score. For long trades, same is true of this ES 1000. Long trades only take place if the z-score is above the zero line at the time of the trade. Short trades below zero. We also have a requirement that, say on a short trade, the volume bars have to be above the zero line on the ES 300 or below the zero line on a long trade. And then here's our two conditions that we're using for holding the trade. Once a long trade takes place, if the z-score on the 300 and the 1000 climb above the zero line, we're going to hold that trade until the z-score drops below the zero line. Now there's one caveat to all of that. We've also set up the stops in here and the profit targets. Now the profit targets allow us to have a portion of the total number of trades exit early and others to exit late. 60% of the number of contracts that we're trading would exit after 7 ticks. The remaining would be held until one of the following conditions takes place. Either we hit our 20-tick profit target, or the hold trade reverses and takes us out before we get to 20 ticks, or the market turns against us rather quickly after hitting our first profit target, and then we just exit at a 3-tick offset from break even. So like in the right here at the open, we hit both our first and second profit target. Now the hold trade would not have exited until right about here, so it wouldn't have been quite so good. The hold trade would have taken us out a little earlier. Here we got out at 77.25. The hold trade would have taken us out at around 76. Let's look at this next trade. Here we had a short which hit the first profit target. Market bounced and we never made it to the second profit target. We just got out at a 3-tick offset from break even. Same thing happened here as well as here. Again here, same thing here. So we're getting stopped out, not at a loss. We're not taking any loss on these trades. We've set it up so that if the market moves 7 ticks in our favor, we take a profit on our first portion of contracts. The protective stop is moved to break even plus 3 ticks, so that the remaining contracts, if the market turns against us, will still make a profit of 3 ticks on those trades. Alright, here we have our first trade that got actually stopped out. Have a trade here long, got exited at break even. Now, had we set this up just a little different, had we set it up a little bit differently, then you could see that this trade could have been held for a whole lot longer. But it just so happened that the market came against us and we exited. That trade here with a fill at where did that thing get filled at? 53.50 would have exited on a hold at 61.75. Here's this long trade gets stopped out. Short trade exits on a hold trade reversal. Another stop out here. Hold trade reversal there. Now we start hitting some profit targets. Not making much ground on any of these trades. That one got stopped out. Again, break even. Over here. Hold trade reversal, hold trade reversal. Here we hit our first profit target that let's take a look at that real closely. We've got taken out at break even. Maybe a little bit too tight on our break evens with the offset. Yeah. All right. And coming into our last set of trades here. There we just had our first profit target exited, and our second profit target got hit here just a couple of ticks ago. So all in all, performance report staggering, looks good, but there's still, believe it or not, there's still an issue with the strategy. There's an area that needs to be corrected, which we will do so here in the next few minutes. So we wanted to document this in case, as we load up that new strategy, we lose our data, which sometimes occurs. So with that thought in mind, we invite you to come and ask for a demo. We're just about done with all of our enhancements, so later on this week we'll be doing more demos, and be happy to hear from you and show you some of the fine things that we're doing at risk.com. So this is Rod Kusin and Spooman signing off for Risk.